Hello and welcome to Emotional Mojo. I'm Michelle Yarn, along with National Certified Counselor Jada Jackson, registered dietitian and nutritionist Tara Gaitis, and life architect and founder of Meometry.com, Jason Goldberg. We're going to jump right in and get to the Change Your Life Challenge.
Yes, and this is a great one. We all have negative thoughts sometimes. In fact, 60 to 70% of our mental chatter is negative. But how far do you take it? So for example, you say, I have a headache. Oh my God, what if it's a brain tumor? And what's gonna happen if I die? And what's my family gonna do? Or, the boss called me into her office. What if she hates my latest project and I'll get fired and I'll never find another job and I'll end up living on the streets? So I know, just saying it is stressful. So logically we know these scenarios are typically irrational, but in the moment, we let these wild worst case scenarios hijack our minds and cause us unneeded suffering. So today's challenge is to stop thinking catastrophically. So what do you ladies think? Do you ever consider yourself doom and gloomers? Or?
I have done this because, like you mentioned, the headache thing. If something's wrong, and then I Google it, and then I start freaking out, and then I have a disease, and then I've got, X amount of time left, I've done it.
Got your doctorate from Google all of a sudden?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Dr. Google.
So here are 3 tips to stop the vicious cycle of catastrophic thinking. So number 1, we want you to change your what ifs to what is.
Okay.
So remind yourself that you're in the present moment. It's the only moment you have any control over.
Okay.
And the future is just an idea or it's a thought. It's something that hasn't actually happened yet and it may never happen.
And don't they say, too, like 9 times out of 10, the things you worry about never actually come to fruition?
Yeah, one of my favorite things about that is they say economists have successfully predicted 27 of the last 2 recessions. So it's very true.
All right.
So number 2, think about what's the best that could happen. Once you've centered yourself and you stop the negative, mind wandering, replace the catastrophic thinking with visualizations of the best case scenario, even if it's not necessarily logical. Just that kind of reframe, that basic reframe, can really help you see the opportunities instead of just.
So instead of what's the worst that can happen, what is the best that can happen?
Exactly. Even if it's totally irrational, the best that can happen is you win the lottery tomorrow. Hee hee, you giggle, but it's a lot better than the worst case scenario. It gets you to reframe a little bit. And then number 3 is focus on the things that are under your control. It's a total waste of your mental capacity to worry about things over which you have no control or influence. And you need to be honest with yourself here. Focus on what you can actually control and direct your energy there.
I love that.
That makes total sense. Of course.
Man, it's like you know what you're talking about.
I try.
What is going on? No, so like the boss example.
Yeah.
Okay, she calls you in, so in thinking what's the best that could happen, maybe she wants to praise you or give you a better opportunity or give you a raise. And like you said, even if it's silly, we've talked about how just visualizing something can make your body relax and, right? Your body follows what the mind does.
Yeah. Emotions come from motion, so you move towards it.
So that's your challenge. You've got the steps. You've got 56 minutes to do it. We want you to take that action before the show is over.